It is 9:47 p.m. Monday, November 6, 2023. Get my other fluorescent glove off. It's surprisingly really warm outside right now. A lot warmer than I would have guessed it would have been, considering how it's been the past week. So I'm gonna attempt to talk and hold the phone and pedal at the same time. Hopefully I can multitask without breaking my neck. So if you're here, leave a like, share the stream, and add a comment of a topic or discussion or a question or a statement. Whatever you would like to do. I will be going live on this YouTube channel and my TikTok daily, both of them. There'll be lives on both of them every day now. I did a couple of TikToks and one live earlier. It's just for accountability. This one won't be as long as the first one was like an hour long. This one won't be that long. This one will be about another 10 minutes long. But I'm going to say what I'm going to say about a lot of time. I love riding a bike. I can't believe I went so many years without riding one. I'm actually going to get off from here because I gotta try. I pedal up this every day, multiple times a day, but I'm not going to because I need two hands and I need not to fight with it. But yeah, the purpose for these streams are interaction. Doesn't matter if it's one viewer, if it's 3, 5 viewers. I'm gonna read every comment in my live chats on TikTok, every comment on the live chats on here. If you see me go live on the other YouTube account, like you see it whenever I go live, you might want to click on there because I'm probably gonna be wilding on that one because that's how we're gonna do that. My TikTok and this YouTube channel are gonna start having my family on it with me. The Just Michael and the TikTok account, and then the Justin Michael YouTube account is going to be just for me truth seeking. There's still going to be truth seeking content on these, and I'm not going to delete all my videos or anything like that again, but I'm just going to start switching it up. I do a lot of interesting things with my family. I have a beautiful family. Me and my son, we do a lot of cool stuff. We just made a big batch of like Play-Doh, homemade Play-Doh and stuff. Like he's making characters out of it and everything. Just stuff that I think I could build the channel up by doing. You know what I mean? Just like this right now. 0 viewers. 0 viewers, 0 likes, but I'm gonna finish it out. I'm gonna keep going for another couple minutes here, just being willing to interact, and then tomorrow I'll be up streaming. I'll probably be streaming early tomorrow, actually, and I won't be alone. Tomorrow will be a day of Justin and Lauren probably arguing on the live stream because we're going door dashing. I'll probably do a stream somewhere between 7:30 and 8:30 of myself on here, and then at 11 a.m. I think it would be smarter to do the DoorDash and stream with her, which I'll be talking some truth or stuff all the time too, whatever pops into my head and everything. But whoever sees this, the the backup YouTube channel is more important for, like, if I feel like I'm saying something that I want to say, and the TikTok channel is definitely where I'm going to continue to put most of my energy at. John from Denver, what up, brother? I'm good, buddy. How are you? Out doing a night bike ride. I'm actually sweating. Look at that. It's been so cold lately that I overdressed. I only have a sweatshirt and a t-shirt, a regular thin sweatshirt, but this thing's good. It's really like seals the heat in. Well, I appreciate you doing that. My brother John from Denver. John, I'm about to be using, I know I said this a while ago, but I have to figure out how to do the making a new account for that. I can't even complain about it because I haven't tried it recently, but the reason why that I gave up on that camera was because when I would try to log into the app that I'll check it out. I actually was planning on looking at Robin's channel because I talked to him earlier just like this. He was in the chat earlier. He actually asked about you. He asked if I talked to you. I told him I talked to you in a couple comments, but not like talk. But I want to say this real quick while I got you here, because it says like I have already an existing account, but it won't let me like do the forgot the password, like try to track my password down. But don't even put any merit into this. This is just me making an excuse on why I never used it. Yeah, hit me up. I don't have a different number, so that goes for anybody on here that, excuse me, anybody on here that I've talked to in the past. There's nobody out there that I would ignore if they called me. I can't think of anybody. I would talk to the Staters. Would definitely talk to Andrew. Like I don't know where these people went. Really, John from Denver and Robin and SJD. There was more people than that. GP, he's around. He might be seeing this by tomorrow. Probably about 6 a.m. He might click on it to do the rewatch. If he does, GP, you know who you are. I'll just go with your initials because that's what you chose to call yourself. I believe the last time I seen you must not upload anymore. That's the same thing with you. 5280 Skywatch Photography. I haven't seen a video from you in a long time. If I'm not subscribed to you, I don't think I didn't consciously do. If I did, maybe I did. I don't know, but I didn't. I don't think, buddy. But I got to figure out how to log back into that. I got that camera actually sitting in my dining room on a shelf. I look at it every day, every time I walk in the dining room and think about it, because I ride the bike and the hoverboard a lot now. This bike's got a little rust on it. I had to put some plastic on the seat, but this is a custom seat. It's way more comfortable than like the stock seat that would come on this. But Robin thinks I'm like a super secret spy agent, which I think I kind of am too. But like, you know what I mean? From like, that's what I tried to tell him earlier. It's like higher forces. You know what I mean? I can clearly and definitely and confidently and surely say that I do not think John is more than one person. John from Denver, I do not think that you wear some kind of like really realistic mask and act like other people, but I do think that happens in this world. But I don't think that you do it. And I also could say the same thing, 100% definitely sure, that I have never been, am not currently, or ever plan to be an agent for any actual thing, like any organization. Let me put some light on my face. Any organization, any secret society, any government, any law enforcement, any federal, anything, a group of guys with a plan. Nobody. I'm not sent by no people. I march to the sound of my own drum beat. That's why it made me so mad whenever, and I can admit that I was angry now, but that's why I got so angry whenever I felt accused in the past by Robin. But now it really doesn't bother me, and I don't think it bothers you. that he thinks you're 10 people. Because honestly, could you blame any of us for, you know, it's like, it isn't too hard to imagine paranoia getting the best of somebody, you know? I've had points in my life in the last 7 years playing this truth-seeking game, making videos, showing my face at the same time. I've had low points where I became paranoid and I thought everybody was against me and stuff, but you know, I choose to believe what I want to believe. I believe that there really is like super secret like CIA guys and stuff watching all of our channels and paying attention because we're different. And we a little different group. But I don't think I don't think that we're solo in it. I know there's truth seekers all over the place that we don't know and that we never seen their videos and stuff, but our little whatever you want to call it community is, I believe, being watched, being monitored by the same thing that Robin accuses me of, and I think that there really are good guys on that side of the fence. I think that there are. Not only do I think that there's good guys as like that as the agents. I don't know how to really describe it. Anybody with that kind of a job. Not only do I think that there are good guys, but I think there are good guys that are going to save the day, pretty much like clutch, like very crucial part of the story. John Quentin Wise, the third wise guy. Yeah, I didn't think that it bothered you. Some of it's real. A lot of things is real, you know. A lot of things is real like that in this world, but you have to, it's a discernment thing, but it's also a confidence thing. You have to be confident in your discernment, because when the paranoia has that little voice in your back of your ear, back of your head telling you like, no, he's out to get you, he's an agent, he's out to get you, and you listen to that even though you have this other more stable, not even quite a voice, just kind of like a knowing, being, you know, discerning, saying, nah, you know, I've decided in my spirit at this point in time that if nothing else, John from Denver says he's not all these 10 people, and in my spirit, I choose to believe him. Even if the paranoia is real high, you pick out that knowing over that chipping voice. The paranoia is like, and then the knowing is like, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, call me, brother. I'm gonna be live quite a few times, so if I hit the ignore button, it's not to be rude, it's because I'm live on TikTok, but I don't have scheduled times or anything like that, but I will send you a text message and tell you that that I'm live, and I'll call you right back. I'm gonna start putting real effort into this. So in this I'm gonna repeat this one time in case anybody's rewatching it, because I got my brother here talking to me, which I really appreciate it, man, because my brain shuts down when I start trying to record, especially in live stream. So if I have anybody to talk to back and forth, at least I can continue to somewhat make coherent sense instead of jumping around to 5 topics and 3 sentences every 8 seconds. But I'm starting to do it right there. But I'm going to do TikTok lives and this account. I hope I'm on the right account, but this account, Justin Michael, Just Michael, the one with the sunset. That's a picture that I took. If you look at it blown up, I've had it for a long time. Actually, I think like 2 or 3 years, but I don't know why. I just in love with that picture. I always have been. It's on Just Michael, and then the YouTube channel now. The place that I'm gonna start posting like no holds barred, just kind of like, you know what I mean, things that I've gotten strikes for and videos removed and TikTok accounts banned that were getting 60,000 views in a day on one video, and like 8,000 views on multiples in one day and stuff, and it got banned. That kind of stuff, John, is going to be on the Justin Michael. So this is Just Michael. This one is I'm gonna have my family on here. I'm gonna start doing lives every day on here. Okay, that's cool. And then I'll text you regardless. I just want to start doing lives. Like tomorrow, me and Lauren's going door dashing together around 11. She's the driver, I'm the runner. So we'll use her phone to do the actual dashing. So my phone should be clear and good to go. So I'll probably be live on TikTok. But I would prefer to go live on here, but it's not worth it. I know on TikTok, if I let it go by about that 15-20 minute mark, it'll start actually getting people on it. Here, the chances of me getting somebody on here that I don't know, like I might get John from Denver, I might get like John Quentin Wise or Robin or SJD or something like that. But these are all people that I could just go straight to their account and get a hold of. Well, take that back. I can't contact Robin. You see how he was able to come into my live stream today? That's one thing I will say is he's always kept me banned from his, because I did comment actually on a couple videos of his in the last few months, and I just actually wrote a text out that said just verifying that this account is still blocked from, from freedom of speech. And then Rich, what up? YouTube comment expands. I think I know what you mean, but Robin, don't let me comment on his. I ain't allowed. I actually want to take you guys in. Lauren's waiting on me. She wants to get ready for bed, so usually have a smoke sesh at this time. And she's waiting on me, but I want to put more time into streaming, so I just want to take the phone in there. But I know that smoking gets my thing. Robin has me blocked. Yeah, he's had me blocked for years, probably 2 to 3 years. He's had me. I was working at Bob Evans the last time that I was able to comment on Robin's channel, and I've been blocked since I was working at Bob Evans. And I was the last cook at Bob Evans here when COVID happened in 2020. So he's had me blocked probably since late 2019. And I did, light into him a little bit, but I felt, the things that I was saying weren't like, just like attacks or anything like that. I was trying to make my point from what he was saying, my face is on his video, which is fine. I don't have any problem with anybody showing me the video, positive or negative words. The way that I look at it is I'm trying to reach more people, so no matter what you say about me, if you just put me up on the screen, I appreciate you, because that's what I want you to do. That's what I want anybody to do. Yeah, that's what I was doing, and I'm not saying I wasn't wrong about anything, and I'm not wrong about the way that I was saying anything, or because there was an emotion involved in it. But yeah, he cut me from commenting. That's a response that all humans have when they're confronted with something that goes directly against not only what they're believing, but what they're preaching. And then when they're presented with something that, when I start saying stuff and ranting on topics like this, I start saying it with a plan. Like I'm backing it up with things that I understand and, notes that I've taken over a course of a process. So then when you confront somebody with that, it's like it's like a rapid fire thing, and that's not comfortable. So the natural response for everyone is to get away from that, because you might have to change the way that you are viewing and spewing. Say what you feel, brother. This is a safe place. Or you mean like you'll say so just in general? Because you said I'll say something. You're free to say anything here. You can even say stuff about me, and I won't block you. I don't think I've ever blocked anybody. if I did, I knew it wasn't a real person, because I do kind of remember one account that I blocked, but it was because they were purposely doing things to, like, try to remember how to put this. You know how some people will pretend and put a text, put a comment, and act like they're just, excuse me, they act like they're just, speaking their, piece, or they're putting their 2 cents in, but really what they're doing is they're trying to take the valid point that the video is making it and completely flip it opposite. And usually there won't be any other comments when one of these accounts do this, and then whenever, like, a person comes along and sees the video, the first thing that they read or see, and the only thing in the comments, excuse me, will be something that is, like, completely, like, flipping. Thank you for the thumbs up, John. It will completely, I'm guessing it's you. I got a 1 and a 1 here, buddy. It's me and you. So I'm guessing that thumbs up was you. If it wasn't, thank you, whoever it was. Yeah, I talked to him about that earlier today. He's definitely speaking on something that's way real. Like, it's not what he's trying to talk about. I didn't actually look at the footage of the YouTube videos and stuff like that are like 30-year-old footage that synchronizes with footage that he took on his wife's birthday. Okay, because I did talk to him about this. If you go back and look, for some reason, when I click end this video, it will automatically go to private from the live stream. Thank you for the other thumbs up, Rich. I appreciate you. So when I click this, it will automatically go to private, and then it will say processing. My other one still says processing, but I can see it if I go from another account. If I go on the Justin Michael account and click on this account, I can see the live if I actually click on the whole account and then click on live and videos and go and actually look at it. But it's not popping up on my subscription list like it should, because it's still processing, because it comes up as private. But I can set it to public while it's still processing. There's a little 3 dots, and I click that, and it's like delete and edit. And you click edit, set it to public. But it would be nice if I could find the settings to make it not do that, to where it would just be public. Like when I click end on this stream, I would like it to be public right away. I mean, if it has to process it, whatever, but I'm not. I think that they're getting jammed up and they're not popping up on the subscription list as videos when I do a live for people, because they go to private and then I have to go back and change it while it's still processing. Awesome. I appreciate you. I thought you were the first one because, well, you're the first one here, and Rich. Hey, I see 3 people now too. Is that what you mean, Rich, when you said I showed 3? On mine, well, now it's 2. I got 2 thumbs up and 2 likes. And I got 2 brothers in here. You guys are my brothers, man. You know, there isn't people in real life that I've been in contact with that I still, like, have any type of, like, you know what I mean? Like, I have people that I've been close with my whole life, childhood, all the way up until now that I know, but I haven't talked to any of them in years and stuff. And well, cool, hopefully I do got 3, because I really do want to start reaching other people. And as annoying as it is, I gotta quit. I can't be smoking on camera, I gotta be cussing, I gotta actually try to put effort in to be entertaining. I have to be consistent with live streams daily and uploads daily. And I'm just really going to try to grow these 3 accounts. Like I've always said that before and stuff, but if I could get logged into the app that's connected to the camera that John Skywatch Photography, 5280 Skywatch Photography sent me for free years ago, but at least I have it, you know what I mean? Like, I've moved since then. I still have it. It's a bunch of little pieces too, but I have it, and I have it for a reason. Like, it's meant for me to do work with. So I know that I'll be able to get logged into it. And I actually have a different phone now, and I haven't tried on it. So that's how I got another TikTok. Because when I got banned from TikTok, they banned me. They didn't ban my account, so then I had to go make a new account. They banned my name, my birth date, and my phone device, my actual hardware device. So once I got a new phone, I was able to kind of work around it and get a new account. Yeah, man, I'll definitely appreciate it because it's just agitating. I just don't like doing that. I don't like doing it for job applications. I really would much rather have to travel around physically, get paper and fill out an application and turn it back in than to do these online apps. You can sit on the couch and you can apply to 10 people, 10 places, and never move an inch. But to go apply at 10 places might take you an hour and a half in real life, but I would still rather choose the hour and a half of moving around than to do these online applications and stuff, especially the ones that require this like quiz and like when it's annoying. It's just like apply for a cook job at a place where they act like they just need help so bad and are shut down whenever they're supposed to be in their open hours because they don't have enough help, and then I apply with 6-7 years of cooking experience, legitimate cooking experience with references, and I gotta take a 45-minute online quiz about which spatula to use on fish. Yeah, I know, I downloaded the app before, made a thing, and then now, well no, I shouldn't say now, because it has been quite a while since I've messed with it. But the last time, the reason that I gave up was because it was like I already had an account, but I couldn't get logged into it, and I couldn't get the password to it, so it wasn't let me. We'll see. I really don't remember. I remember that though. I remember the reason why I was just like having trouble was I couldn't already get in with an already account. I mean, I'd like to hear your opinion on the time travel video. I'll do a reaction video to it. It'll be up by probably tonight. Robin is peeping, LOL. Yeah, I keep seeing that go from 2 to 3 people too. That's alright. I think Robin would comment if he was here though. He's probably in bed. He would probably comment if he was here. I'll do a reaction video to his video. The thing is finding the words, because I feel like my imagination thinking about it helps me perceive it in a way that I'm not like figuring the right words to put it in, if that makes any sense at all, because I've already put a lot of thought and like energy of focus into what he's talking about. So I don't disagree with him on what he's saying at all. I know that it's real, and I know that it's, you know, time is interesting. It's interesting the whole way it's measured. I know both of you guys already know this, but I'm going to say it for the sake of the video because I'm going to have this uploaded. These 7-day increments that we live in, they're called a week. A week. Don't care if it's 2 E's or 1 A, it's the same word. Week. It's like, you know, living week to week. You're being weakened. We're so weakened by the food, the water, the air. So, to start out with, we live our life basically on a week basis. And it's called the word week, which is very suspicious to me. But then, we also live, there's the next increment up is month, M-O-N. This is obviously some form, a derivation of the word moon. Just like today, Monday, this is Moon Day. Like yesterday was Sunday. And the day before that was Saturday, Saturn Day. So we had just had Saturn Day, Sunday, and now it's Moon Day. And we know we're living on a 7-day week basis, and that those weeks make up the months. If we had 13 months, they would each be 28 days. So those, and I know this isn't new information to fellows that are here, but I want to put it in the video because it's been a while since I've talked about this. So our sleeping, our mental like schedule, just synchronization with the reality around us would work out if we had 13 months with 28 days in a month, based on if it would be helpful. Now, this is my opinion, not that I know this for sure. Oh, yeah, and I don't give life advice, medical advice, I don't give financial advice. I'm not an expert in anything. I'm just a dude with a phone that likes to put my thoughts into documentation sometimes. But I believe we would, my opinion is, we would be a lot better off. There's a lot of suppressed super. See, one thing that nobody wants to hear, nobody wants to talk about, and everybody wants to make a joke about and stuff whenever I say in comments and stuff, is like the reason people think that the reason all like, and it might be, but people think, like, I could be wrong, but I don't agree with what I'm about to say. People think that the reason why there's all of these, like, what's it called, geo-engineered ingredients. Like if you look at a box of Cheez Its, a box of cereal, and I still eat the crap, but it says there's a this this product contains a genetically modified ingredient, a geo-engineered ingredient, or something like that, and everything. I think they're suppressing superpowers. I think that the sun is like a projector of us, and I think us, including everything here, is made up of light, and that light increases in density as it falls here, and that we're in a refinement process down here, in the way that it's like an update for a computer, but the way that the software updates is it has to play it out somehow. So it projects like this whole like scenarios and stuff, which equal out to be like human lives, that we go through all these experiences that are meant to teach us these lessons and stuff. So when we die, our soul returns back to the source, refined, and then that's the upgrade. But I think, that's just what I think. I gotta go in here before she has a heart attack on me. There's pulverized crickets and a bunch of food. Dude, weird that you say that. It's kind of synchronized. I'll put it in the video because I'm gonna go down there anyways, but I got a lot of crickets around me right now. Like, that's just funny that you said that, because, and I'm not afraid of crickets or anything, right? But they are really high in numbers, and they are bigger than I've ever seen before in my entire life. I've never seen crickets like this. Bodies the size of quarters without counting the space of the leg. Like, I'm talking abdomen, like, look like, I'm telling you, big crickets. Look like you might start questioning, are you sure they don't bite? Like, but, nah, Rich, I smoke every day, man. I need a break from that. It's actually not to me. I'm gonna go because it's more fun than to cause myself a headache, because I said 34 minutes ago that I would be back in 15 minutes, so yeah, I'm not gonna stay here much longer, but you two or two that I would really appreciate coming back, if you would be willing to set the notifications for this channel. And if either of you have, well, you don't even have to have TikTok. You can just go and like look up my TikTok channel. It's more entertaining on my TikTok. If you go to my TikTok, you can be more entertained in a short amount of time just flipping through. You guys don't see me by 11:30 tomorrow a.m. Leave a comment, man. I don't know. Sometimes I get in these moods where I just don't feel like it's worth it for me. But I'm going to become consistent. I want to be serious about this. It's the last ditch effort. I'm not going to be doing anything to lose the accounts on this one or the TikTok, but the other YouTube channel, Justin Michael, that's where I'm just free for all in it for now on. This is going to have family oriented content on it, me with my children, with Lauren. Same with the TikTok, but the Justin Michael YouTube account, the one that has the toilet paper roll looking through it. That one is the one that I'm gonna pretty much risk, because I can't, sometimes I just can't keep things to myself, like the train derailment whole thing. Like, if I wouldn't have like ran over, like drove over to East Palestine and made those videos and ranting about what I thought and everything, I would have like spontaneously combusted by now, trying to hold that in with it. Even though I didn't get any views on anything, just the fact of putting it out into the airwaves, into the ether, it just was, I can't, I'm not the type of person that wants to hold in things that I know if the public comprehended the way that I comprehend, it would be a mass movement. There would be no bloodshed. The only solution is revolution. The people have to rise up, just say no, and just, it's a mental thing. It's an understanding thing. We just have to come to realize that the people in charge, everybody knows is corrupt. Everybody knows they're corrupt. But yet we all still let it go, and we still all let it be legitimate, because as a group, as a masses, we're scared. We don't know what would happen if we'd all decided one day to start a poll on the internet, and there's 330 million plus Americans. I'm going to say probably 250 million of them are on the internet. Well, no, I don't know exactly the percentage of children, but I'm going to say 200 million people in America probably have some form of social media. So imagine if you could get a poll going on some sort of platform, and I don't think Rumble or any of them is going to let it happen if it really got rolling. But imagine if there was a poll started that said, like, you know what? This is it. We're doing it right out in the open as the public. Get you 10 days worth of water, food, heating source, whether it's clay pots and candles, trust me. Get a heating source, get 10 days of water, and 10 days of food, canned, non-perishable food, and do not participate anymore. Not for these next 10 days. It's only going to take 3, but do not go to the gas station, do not go to the grocery store, do not prepare ahead of time. But the thing is we need, out of those 200 million Americans, I'll tell you what it would take. It would take 30 million. 30 million people would have to agree, align, and unify through social media, because it's the only way to connect that many people that fast. And then they would all have to not do it. No going to work. No going to the gas station. Excuse me. That's my cue. I want to reply to that, but I got the hiccups. I just realized it when I said it, John. I didn't think of that either. And I drove to East Palestine. I was very mentally invested into that situation. And I didn't think about it until I just said East Palestine. Then it clicked to me about Israel and Palestine. But definitely strange. Thank you, Rich. Talk to you some more, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you again for that camera. I know it's been a few year delay of getting the value out of it, but it ain't over yet, brother. I'm gonna get some use to it. I'm gonna put it to some use. Alright, Rich, John, I got the hiccups. I appreciate you both. I love you both, man, for real. Thank you for sticking with me. I'm not quitting yet. Stay up.